Few areas are as murky as healthcare right now. President Trump and his Republican allies in Congress all campaign on the idea of repealing the Affordable Care Act as soon as possible. But it turns out that getting rid of such a big and complicated piece of legislation is a lot harder than it sounds. Just today, the New York Times published a story titled "From Repeal to Repair, Campaign Talk on Health Law Meets Reality," about how it might take Congress a long time to make any progress here, because before they can get rid of Obamacare, they need to come up with some kind of replacement for it. Which brings me to Centene, CNC, a healthcare provider that specializes in government-sponsored programs like Medicaid and Medicare. Centene has actually done very well under the Affordable Care Act because the law included a big expansion of Medicaid that translates into more business for them. That's why in the 3 days after Trump's surprise victory, Centene stock, it plunged from 66 down to 50. So people thought they stand a lot to lose from a flat-out repeal. But it now seems likely that at least some parts of the law will stay on the books, which has helped the stock regain the ground it lost after the election. Plus, Centene reported an excellent quarter this morning. Company delivered an 8-cent earnings beat off of a $1.11 basis, much higher than expected revenue, up 89% year over year, and robust full-year guidance for 2017. That's why the stock jumped more than $3 or 5%. The question is, with so much uncertainty over healthcare, is it safe to own the stock? Let's check it with Michael Neidorff. He's the CEO of Centene, get a better sense of his quarter and how the company is doing in a pretty murky environment. Mr. Neidorff, welcome back to Mad Money. How are you?
Very well, Jim. It's good to see you again.
Okay, so, Michael, I've got to tell you, you gave a conference call that was terrific, where you did say, and I got to get your comment on this addition, early indications suggest ACA is completely repealed and replaced. The process may take several years and include a transition plan to minimize if any disruption to states or subsidized population. It looks like if that continues the way it is for Centene, you're going to have more quarters like the one you reported today.
Well, absolutely. And, I've said all along that it's business as usual. And we've insisted on continuing to do our thing the way we do it, and it's working out very well. In fact, we told the street today in our call that we actually have over $400 million that we'll be paying back in on the risk adjuster this year. So not only are we providing high-quality care at reasonable prices, we're also doing it very efficiently.
Well, it also seems that while there are no specific agendas, as you say, for the administration's approach to Medicaid, it's likely that these states will be given more flexibility. If states are given more flexibility, that's more business that Centene should be able to win.
Absolutely. In fact, we encourage that flexibility, and we're set up for it. You won't find a Centene health plan anywhere. They're all very locally driven. If it touches a member, provider, a contractor, or a regulator, we do it locally. So we're really well-positioned, I'd say very well-positioned, for anything that's done locally.
Now, Vice President Pence is from a state where you have had very good success recently, Indiana. Would he be aware of what Centene can bring to the party?
Oh, he is very much aware. In fact, when he introduced some of his new products, we were there and helped him do it very effectively. So he knows us, he knows about us, and knows what we're able to do.
Tell us about this earnings beat. Premiums came in above expectations. Your costs are down. Some of the business you won seems to be driving upside immediately. Everything seemed to come together this quarter for you guys.
Well, we've been working through this. We fully integrated HealthNet, are gaining the benefits of that now, and the scale and the critical mass that gave us. We have very good systems that are helping us maintain the cost. We've laid out a strategy, and we're sticking to it. And we've done that for many years, and there's always the doubters, but we're pleased we're able to show them once again we're delivering on our expected results.
And I should remind viewers, you came on right when there was a problem with the HNT. You said there was an accounting issue after your investor day. You said it was not going to be substantial. It wasn't substantial. Everything's now behind you that was causing such angst back then.
Yes, I think really, there are too many people looking for a bear story, and I think what we have to do is just work through it. And Jim, as well as I do, you probably know better than I do, there's nothing like hitting your numbers and posting the numbers to demonstrate that you can do it.
Well, that's absolutely true. And not only did you do them, but I felt great after I read the conference call that regardless of what happens, I think Centene is going to make a lot of money. Thank you so much for coming on the show, sir. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to have seen you.
Okay, that's Michael Neidorff. He's the chairman, president, CEO of Centene, CNC. Michael, what can I say? A lot of people doubted him. That was a very big mistake. This company is set up for whatever happens to ACA. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.